In 2019, COVID-19 came to us unexpectedly. Do you know another name for this virus? Another name for COVID-19 is the inequality virus. Even before COVID-19, of course, inequality existed. A prosperous country, a poor country, the rich and the poor. Human history has always been far from equality. However, the COVID-19 virus had a different effect depending on the income gap. It was harsher for the vulnerable and poor countries. It was a simple virus for the wealthy who could treat it and distance themselves in a safe space. But it was a life-threatening virus for the poor who had a hard time responding. And that continued to make the poor poorer and the rich richer. Crucially, vaccines are also poorly distributed in poor countries. A year and a half have passed since the vaccine was developed, but the supply of vaccines is still concentrated in high-income countries. In most high-income countries, more than 74% of the population has been fully vaccinated. But in Africa, 21%, and in low-income countries, only 16% has. The unequal supply of vaccines creates a good environment for mutant viruses with higher infectivity and severe expression in poor countries. There was also a big difference between the poor and the rich in recovering the economic loss caused by COVID-19. Although 99% of the population has lost their income due to COVID-19, the assets of the world's top 10 rich people have doubled. The global poorest population, which had been decreasing due to the COVID-19 pandemic, has increased, accounting for nearly 10% of the world's population. Without the pandemic, the population of the poorest was expected to fall by 7.5%. Education was also unable to avoid the inequality caused by the COVID-19. Due to the COVID-19 virus, a new form of learning has opened for children in an environment where they can take online classes on digital devices. The poor have been neglected in education. After all of this shows the deepening inequality caused by the virus. In order to solve this problem, we should try to help the poor at the national level. Let's overcome the inequality virus by living a life of altruistic actions and thoughts, until the whole world overcomes COVID-19.